G'day, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Tech Desk. My name is Jake.
My name is Dale.
And we brought Cacti back in again as another extra co-host. We love him.
Woo! Cacti's back again.
We're here with David, who is a Try One film student, correct?
Yes.
And the head of the Dungeons & Dragons SAE club on campus, student club on campus.
Yes.
How you doing, David?
I'm doing very well.
So
Excellent.
let's start this off. How many dragons have you killed on campus?
At last count, about 5, but
That's a lot of dragons.
That's a lot of dragons for
campus.
Try One. I reckon.
I didn't kill my first dragon here until I was at least Try 4.
I didn't,
we'll go home. That's fine.
I didn't get any dragons. I was stuck with the goblins. That was
No one really got to you. Huh?
Yeah, that one did. Yeah. Honestly,
He laughs the loudest at his own jokes.
I'm my own biggest fan. David, how are you finding SAE?
I am absolutely loving it here.
Absolutely loving it.
Everything that I've encountered, all the people I've met, all the different stuff that's been going on, it's just been fantastic. I love film, and seeing the passion of other people here has just been amazing. So it's been really good.
Excellent. So what sort of inspired you to want to start a D&D club on campus?
I have run a number of campaigns before. I love the game. I think it's restorative. I think it builds community. I think it's an outlet for creative inspiration. I think it's just great. And there was kind of a couple of campaigns going independently on campus that weren't really organized in any kind of way. But I thought that it would be a great opportunity for people to come to campus, come to events, meet up cross-disciplinarily, and get some interesting stuff happening, which I think is what we've accomplished so far.
Absolutely. I mean, you've had the movie night, you had the murder mystery night. The introduction night was the one I went to. That was fantastic. It was a huge turnout on the very first night.
It was amazing. Yeah,
it was awesome.
These are such cool events that I want to go to them. Like, when's
there is nothing stopping you.
Well, I mean, this is true. When is this murder mystery night?
That was a couple of nights ago.
Oh,
that was on Tuesday night.
Thought it was coming up. I was really prepared.
You were so prepared to go out and murder a few students in a mysterious way.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't done it this try yet, so.
Well, worry not. We have another event planned. I'm not going to spoil it because it's going to be big, but it is the most ambitious thing we've done. I like just to get it set up. I'm going to have meetings. We're going to have to like organize media and camera stuff. Like it's going to be enormous.
It's a big one.
Yeah, it's
a big one. Yeah. So
I'm super excited to hear what it is, and hopefully we'll be announcing that in a later podcast as well.
I'm very much looking forward. I'm going to attend this one for sure. I'm going to make sure that I book out. I'm taking the day off. Sorry, Dale. I'm taking the whole day off.
Put your leave request in.
God, no. This is my leave request now. So what was the process like starting a club at SAE?
It was actually very easy. I have got some experience interacting with and trying to coordinate people.
Yep.
And I must say that the passion and drive that the people I've met here have made it so much easier than a lot of the other stuff that I've been involved with. There's a term, herding cats. Just trying to imagine like getting 15 cats to walk in a straight line. Like that's the type of experience that I've had with other people. Yep. But people here want to get involved. They want to interact. They want to just make it as good as it can possibly be. And that has been a joy and actually quite heartwarming to see people passionate about what they want to do. And that's exactly what's happened.
Yeah. And it's something that I feel reflects a lot about this cohort of students that have come in during this trimester is that not just around the Dungeons & Dragons Club, but around each of their courses and things like that, around the culture on campus. Everybody really has this huge drive this trimester to get involved with everything, to spread their love, spread their knowledge around, and it's really been great to see. And I see you doing that a lot on campus as well. Yes. With your experience and coming up to the tech desk a few times, having chats with us about different bits of technology and different things going on about campus. Moving a little bit away from that, however, you've got a lot of pretty things in front of us.
You see, the thing about D&D is that if you like pretty things, it is the game for you because there is, as you can see up front.
Can I pick a few of them up?
Absolutely. Yes.
I see a magic one there.
So for people who maybe aren't aware, D&D a lot of the time uses dice Life, as we know, is complicated. A lot of stuff happens maybe at random sometimes, and the dice that we use basically represent that. So we've got multiple different kinds of dice. The dice that most people would be familiar with has got 6 sides, so 1 through 6.
D6 right here.
So what we would call that is a D6 dice. So it's got 6 sides, it's a D6. You'll see other dice there that have more sides. We're going to...
So we'll zoom in.
What
here,
we
get
do...
Devon to give us a little...
Righto.
Zoom.
What we do is refer to those dice with different numbers of sides as D and then the number of sides. So the most common Dungeons and Dragons dice that you might interact with is the D20.
D20.
Which, the one right there. So that's got 20 sides. So you'll have different dice with different sides that will be used for different purposes in any given D&D game. And that's what those are for. And you get... I have seen some incredible things done to make dice. You've got resin and people putting objects inside and like snow globe stuff and like holographic stuff within dice. It's just look at Instagram or Pinterest for D&D dice, and the level of creativity is just outstanding.
Oh, absolutely insane. I've seen people with D20s that have D20s inside them, so rolling advantage or disadvantage is so much easier.
You need a maths degree to work out what you roll.
The latest set of dice I'm looking at, they look like little pints of beer.
Oh,
so like they've
it.
just got like a foam at the top of them. And I'm like, wow, that sounds amazing.
Roll those to see how drunk you are after
Yeah,
the average round.
absolutely.
I don't think I need a roll to figure that one out. Good. Now, we've got a couple of little images that we might quickly show. We've got this one. I'm going to cover myself up. Boop.
Right.
Hello. So this one's to the Instagram, correct?
That is to the Dungeons and Dragons at SAE Instagram page. That was recently set up. That's going to be run by our social media coordinator, Dakota G. You might have seen them around campus. They've been absolutely killing it at our events, taking pictures, interacting with people, getting stuff happening. They've been absolutely amazing with that. They'll be taking that over. If we do expand to other social medias, they will be in charge of that. They've just been doing an amazing job. So,
absolutely. We've just recruited Dakota for the SAE Olympics.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Absolutely. Dakota's really been a shining star when it comes to event photography on campus. It's been really awesome. And we have one more. We'll hide that one and bring this one up. Right. What does this one lead to? Discord.
Right. The Discord club, the Dungeons and Dragons at SAE club exists on Discord. That is where all the information you're going to need is going to be. That's where event announcements are going to be. That's where you can find contact info for players or DMs or any of that stuff. That's going to happen on the Discord server. And in the middle of that graphic you've got there is a QR code. So you can literally pull out your phone and scan that, and that's going to take you directly to the Discord server.
Yeah, beautiful.
So I guess tell us a little bit about what you're running in the Dungeons and Dragons Club right now. Like, are you running off of any pre-written books, or do you kind of just build the story in your head as you go, which is commonly known as homebrew? Like, what's your process?
One of the things I love about this game, which I think a lot of people have a lot of things I love about it, but it is quite entirely customizable. You've got people who are running what they call modules, which are books that are written by the company who makes the game, which are content that you can run as its own thing. But then you've got what's called homebrew, which is you as an individual make up a story that you want to run as the dungeon master or the person running the session. So what I'm currently doing is a module, which is a piece of content written by Wizards of the Coast, the people who make Dungeons and Dragons, called The Mines of Phandelver, which is pretty intense setting about cave diving and magical artifacts and stuff, which has been going very well. I've been very happy with how that's going. Later on, we are planning to move into more homebrew type stuff. So that's also going to be interesting. But we've got multiple DMs running multiple sessions, either module stuff. There's a couple that are doing entirely homebrew, which, if you don't know, is a massive undertaking. And I salute them for that, because that is a huge, huge thing that they've done. And it looks like it's going very well. So that's
excellent.
amazing. Yeah.
So what kind of numbers are we looking at in the D&D club right now?
So right now we are approaching 30 members.
Wow,
that's a lot.
The turnout for the events and the people signing up to the Discord has just been incredible, and I can't thank my management team enough, and I can't thank my members enough for pitching up, just absolutely getting into it. It's been amazing.
A club's successful when it has its own managing team.
Yeah.
A full management team. We got PR. We got everything.
Well, yeah, you have to, you have to get on the reps. Yeah.
The Dungeons and Dragons Club has it all. This is the most organised thing on campus. It's definitely more organised than the Behind the Tech Desk podcast.
See, this is the problem from Behind the Tech Desk podcast. We are management. We are PR.
Yeah, we've made a mistake somewhere along the way. What are you up to, David? Do you want to just reorganise our whole infrastructure, please? Yeah, I saw something very interesting because I'm in the Discord. I'm a huge Dungeons and Dragons fan. I've been a dungeon master for probably going on 10 years now, and a player on and off for that 10 years. I noticed something very interesting. One of the channels is a multiverse channel. How is that working with the different campaigns running?
I am very glad you mentioned that. We've got, like I say, the level of passion from the members has been amazing. One of the outpourings of that has been interest shown in a multi-campaign, multiverse structure. So what we're talking about is including or kind of wrapping in some of the campaigns into a kind of multiverse that we are building. So what we're going to do is the DMs are going to meet up. They're going to discuss how that might work, and they're going to see how they can link up some of the events that are happening in their campaigns that might link up with other parties, so that there can be some interaction. Because D&D, based on the level of creativity and based on the level of customizability each campaign has, it can be a little bit insular to that campaign. But with this push, we are hoping that there will be people who can talk about events that happened in both of their campaigns historically or in the first person, which is just going to be amazing. We've got plans to create a topographical map of the area that players will be exploring. So we're going to do a hex map where every trimester the DMs will fully lay out and fully flesh out the lore of that hex on the great big map that will be our campaign. So it's just amazing stuff coming from the DMs and from the players. It's just...
I was looking at it and I was like, this is an ambitious project, and it seems insane. Absolutely insane. From
my interactions with people, from the level of commitment that they have, I think we are more than capable. It is definitely going to happen.
That sounds amazing and super inspiring to hear as well. So if someone was a new player and they wanted to jump in, what kind of tools would you recommend that they bring along?
I quite literally would recommend yourself. That is what you have to bring. The friendliness and the helpfulness of the people in the club will enable you to play anything you want. They've got... people will help you to build your own character. They will give you dice to play with. They will help you with interactions. The level of kind of community that has already sprung up in the club is amazing. So literally, if you have never played the game in your entire life and are keen to pitch up, please come to one of our events. We will have DMs there. We will have players there. They would love to get you into the game because they love it. I love it. It's the best game.
Absolutely. So. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. I'm afraid we are running quite low on time now. Right. So we are going to skip right to the outro, but I will include... Sorry, Cacti. Sorry. I will include links alongside the QR codes in the description so that if your phone can't read it through the video, at least you've got the links down there. These posters are also up all over campus, aren't they, David?
They are going up today.
Awesome.
Oh, exciting.
I'm so excited. I was one of the first followers on the Instagram page and also the very first like on the very first post. I was so proud of it. Awesome. But anyway, thank you so much for coming and talking to us about it all, David. As per usual, give it a like, give it a share, show your mum, show your dad, Goldfish, dog,
Show David.
cat. Show David. Come and show David his own interview.
I'm on campus. Show me.
Play it in your car on the way home. Play it in an IMAX movie theater. Take
Play
it
it while you're sleeping.
Play
We
while you're
really
sleeping.
need the views.
We
so-
do. Yeah, no, we're desperate. And thank you so much for your time. And
Most
always,
importantly,
the future is you.